Hi everyone, how are we today? So I wanted to talk to you about the topic of, are you afraid of success? Because a lot of people that follow me on Instagram, you are building businesses or you're considering starting a business, and at some point we all hit a wall in our business, usually down to our level of self-worth, the personal development we've done, and we have to overcome those things to be able to break down that wall. Exactly like a professional athlete would, they mentally know that they're going to hit a wall. So marathon runners, they know that wall may come, so they mentally and physically prepare for it. But often we start our business, we don't think about this, and we go so far on the development and the skills that we already have, and then that wall appears. And for some time, I was trying to figure out what on earth this wall was, and came down to the assumption that actually it's being afraid of going that next step and being that successful and everything that comes with that. So this might resonate with you. Feel free to tag, share with anyone else that you think might be going through the similar thing at the moment. Now, there are a lot of amazing pioneers and authors around the world that have different views on this. So please don't take what I say as, this this is the truth. All I'm doing here is I'm nitpicking from various people and giving you their ideas just to maybe spark some ideas and thought off in your own mind. So I've been listening to people like Bob Proctor. He really doesn't truly believe that there is a fear of success. He thinks that is just people not willing to take 100% responsibility for their success and what it's going to take to be successful. But also looking at Brian Tracy, I loved some of the points he brought up. So let's have a little look at them. So if any of these resonate with you, comment below, message me, and we can chat more. But these are some of the things that he said may be a sign that you are fearful of success more than you are fearful of failure. Because we often think, oh, well, people don't do that, or they don't take that leap because they're scared they're going to fail. But do you know what? Often it's the opposite. They're scared they're going to succeed. So the first thing is, it's easier to fail than be successful. It is easier to decide not to prepare some notes to do a live or a video like this, or a training, so you can grow your team bigger, or work with your staff. It's easier to just sit back, put Netflix on, and just be in that instant gratification for an hour or two of feeling amazing, watching your favorite show, rather than it is to take the action of what it actually takes to be successful. So yeah, easier to fail than be successful. We've talked about the wall already, being prepared for the wall. I think it's good for anyone moving into business to know that that wall may come up, and not to be afraid of it, almost to lean into it and see it as an opportunity to grow. So whenever things get a bit sticky in my business or in my team's business, I'm like, lean into that, lean in, let's push through those fears. When the fears come up, it's actually setting out actions so you can keep moving forward rather than letting it overwhelm you. The next thing is fear of change. We are creatures of habit. So the idea of the change and, earning more and the lifestyle and the house and the extra responsibility and all of that, that can be scary. And I think it's really just trying to remove the negative voice associated with this and bring in that powerful version of you of, but yes, what are all the benefits of that? How many more people will I be able to serve? How is that going to impact my family? How is that going to impact my outer circle of family and friends? And how can I contribute more in the world if there's charities or causes that you're passionate about? It's embracing the change and knowing that the change can be a really good thing for you, but that can be, part of that worry of going to the next level. It's just change and it's something different, isn't it? And it's the unknown. It's not knowing what's coming next. The fear of losing friends, that those thoughts of, well, what will my friends think of me if I become really successful? Will they still like me? Will they think I'm big-headed? Will they think I'm a show-off if I get the house of my dreams, or whatever that is? All of these thoughts and stories that we create in our head. And what I would say is, yeah, friendships do change as life goes on and people grow differently, and you lose contact with people, but if you have true friends right now, they would not in any way be negatively affected by you becoming more successful. They'd be proud of you, and if they're not, then that is a real sure shine, a real sure sign of maybe the friendship is maybe not what we thought. But also, you could really inspire them. So rather than seeing it as what will they think of me if I become very successful, maybe you'll inspire them to take the next step in whatever it is that they've always wished they could do. And it might not be the same as you, but you could be the person that lights that fire. So fear of losing friends. Fear of ending the struggle. Now, this is a funny one because a lot of people are addicted to the ups and downs of life. It's almost like we love it when it gets tough because then we're like, right, I'm going to make a change. We drive ourselves out of the tough times. We get a boost of self-esteem because we've got ourselves out of that situation. And then we get comfortable and then we dip down again. So a lot of people's lives go like this. And without knowing it, they're almost addicted to that. And it's, falling into victim mode. Oh, poor me. And oh, this has happened and this has happened. There's nothing I can do about it. And then they make the change, the boost comes up again. And we don't want to live like this, do we? And no business is straight up and down. Businesses do go rounds and turnabouts, but just be aware of if you're addicted to those stressful environments, because a lot of people, they love it when things get tough because then the stress of that drives them to make a change. But again, that's not a healthy place to be. So another thing to be aware of. The next thing is low self-worth. Your business and your earnings will only rise to the level of your self-worth. This is a big one. So this is where personal growth and development comes in. Listening to podcasts, inspiring people, taking advice from those where you want to be, working on yourself, reading daily. This is money can't buy skills. I can't stress that enough, but just a little thing you can do for your self-worth is think about dressing for success. And that's not a certain thing. I'm not saying go put a suit on. Your dressing for success might be having your yoga wear on. That might make you feel powerful and motivated and driven. It might be, today I've put a dress on and some of my favorite leggings, like whatever it is for you. When you put something certain on, it changes the whole physiologically, I can't even say the word, physicality, let's say, of the body and the way you express yourself. So the other day I was decorating all day. I had my baggy joggers on. I was covered in paint. My hair is in a messy bun. If I'd have come and sat down to speak to you in that moment, I probably wouldn't have felt my most powerful self because we do associate with that. So start your day by showing up for yourself. Even if there's no one else around and you're working from home, as I am, show up for yourself, and that will really help boost your self-worth. The next thing is the fear of having more and the responsibilities that come with that. So again, it's thinking, what am I actually afraid of? Am I afraid of having to look after if I was to get a bigger home, or earning more, or whatever that is, or having a bigger team? But then you've got to really just write down the benefits, the bigger benefits, the bigger vision. And just whenever you're finding yourself listening to a negative inner voice, take some time to switch it and think, yes, but what are the amazing things that I can create by leaning into that success? What am I actually afraid of? Why am I holding back? Is that my decision, or has someone else impressed that on me? And what are the benefits if I now lean into this and make those changes? So I hope you found that helpful today. I think that's all I wanted to cover. But yeah, just to reinforce the positive things that you want to create positive affirmations in the present tense that you've already achieved it. You're serving people, you're contributing to big causes, whatever that is to you, and say them daily. Work on your personal growth. And let me know what you think. Let me know if that's maybe something that's just newly, a light bulb gone off in your mind, resonated with you. Actually, yeah, maybe I am scared of success more than I am failure, because it was an eye-opener for me. So I hope you found that helpful. Have an amazing day, everyone. Bye.